Hello, everyone. Um, so today we took two trades. One was on USD JPY and the other one was on the Euro. And I will I'll run them down both. Um, so let's start off with this one. This was a 1 to 4.19 risk to reward. Um, let's go from the beginning. So on the weekly, and don't mind these are just like these are back testing. On the weekly, we're bearish. We closed above this low and we closed above this low. So, and obviously everyone who trades knows, in order for trends to work, where's my brush? Okay. In order for trends to work, like a bearish trend, you have a low, then a high, then a lower low, then a lower high, then a lower low, then a lower high. So the the market will always move down in this sort of like zigzag pattern. Same thing, opposite side. So you have a low, high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. And in order for price to continue the way that it wants to, it'll always have these retracements back into some like confluence within here. Like maybe we have like a fair value gap or like equilibrium. Um, Same thing here. In order for price to keep coming up, we come down to like some fair value gap, equilibrium, whatever. Go back it down into it, and we continue higher. Knowing that, um, on the weekly, we're bearish. So what do we most likely want to do? We just broke structure. We could either continue down to this fair value gap right here, bang, 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 or we could go back to into some other retracement. So that's why the weekly is kind of like okay, the boss. Like we want to continue higher, and in order for that, we have to go back up into like some confluence within you know that move down. And for this trade, I think this was a 4-hour equilibrium. Believe so. Order block. Never mind. Or is it order hourly? No, it was a 4-hour order block. Okay, so we have we're coming down, up, down, up, close below this low. Okay, so we want to continue lower, but in order for that to happen, we want to come back up into some of the confluence. And for me, I used this order block, this bearish order block. We also had equilibrium, but we're respecting it right now. But what we did respect way more is this. Gosh, these boxes are so dark. Oh, this is the text. Oops. Style. Background. Here we go. Let's do like this. Much better. Okay. So 4-hour, we come down. So we obviously want to keep pushing up to here, or maybe some like hourly fair value gap, and hourly highs, 30-minute highs, all the good stuff. So for that, we can scale to the hourly, and I like to mark out um, the bottom of the wick and the top of the wick. So this box, even if it goes past it or if it just touches it, we still count this as a sweep of liquidity. And my mentor, TJR, obviously, he explains this, and I've seen it work way more than like the actual highs or lows, like getting swept. Like you can even see here. So if we wanted price to come down here and continue higher, well, it didn't happen, but it still continued higher. Why? Because we actually did sweep it. We swept this like low or the top of this wick. So we came down this literally you can mark these up with boxes. They can come down into it and break the structure and continue higher. But for this specific trade, we had this area of liquidity. I think we had 30-minute highs too. Yeah, 30-minute like actual highs, which is right here, and another hour, 30-minute hour, 30-minute order block that we respected. Bang. We went past it, but we still closed below it. Means we still respected it. Okay. We go down to the 5 minute. Obviously, we continue lower, right? But before that, we came into this area. Bang. Break of structure. And what I like to see is, sorry. What I like to see is order flow get respected until, like the area we're looking for. So in this case, I wanted to see bullish order flow get respected and bearish order flow to get like disrespected until, we came into these areas of liquidity or order block in this case. So you can see here, we have this 5 minute fair value gap. We close above it, inverse, come down into it, and continue higher. Break of structure. We have all of this 5 minute price action, just movements all the way up into here. And then we want to see bullish order flow get disrespected. So what do we have here? We have this fair value gap, and we have this low. Both also got closed. And for this trade, I entered off the 3 minute. And like literally seeing like this pattern of like respecting bullish order flow onto here and then disrespecting it, and continuing to respect bearish order flow. All I really needed was this bullish really gap to get disrespected, and we also closed below this low. So once we closed below here, we entered stop loss right here, and our 1-to-1 was right here. Let's mark this out. Bang, closed, secured $50 because we're risking $100. So at a 1-to-1, we're up 100, but we still have, so it's 50. And then the second, I think it was this. Yes, it was this equilibrium, this 3 minute equilibrium. I think it was a 5 minute. I'm not sure, but same thing. Okay, so our second one was right here. And then a third one, it was I think it was the 4-hour equilibrium. Let's see. Or it might have been like an order block. No, it was 4-hour equilibrium. Bang, bang. So our last take profit was right here, the 50% mark on the Fibonacci, which is equilibrium. Bang. 1 to 4.919 risk to reward. Fuck. I made close to 200 on this one. I think right here, obviously we secured how much? We secured half of this, half of 106, so 53, and I don't know, I secured like maybe 50 more right here, and then closed all the way here for 200 basically. So that was really easy. I like how we didn't really take long at all. We took an hour and 40, an hour and a half basically. Yeah, hour and a half. I remember I used to take trades. They would take like 3 hours, 4 hours, and I can't really do that anymore because my schedule is just so busy. And like ideally, this is what you want to, as a day trader, this is what you want to like go for. Less than like 2 hours. Price action will obviously want to continue either flat, bullish, or bearish. So, there's nothing you can do when it's like flat, like all this conjunction, fucking, then we have a move up, move down, continue lower, and then we're probably going to go into some like hourly imbalance within here, or maybe some other 4-hour imbalance. Like, I think this is liquidity or something. Oh, fuck, what was that? I don't know. Or these highs right here, these highs right here. But, so this was USD JPY. Yeah. Super simple. Like, I learned everything, and, I thought it was set. Like, okay, I know everything I need to know. All I need to do is put it into action. And then for some reason, I don't know why, I started forgetting all the basics. And this is really common for like a lot of people somehow. Like I see a lot of people requesting videos on like basic shit. And I'm like realizing, wait, like I've already learned this. Like why am I also waiting for like this new video to drop teaching me basic like market movement? So literally within like the past month, it's all been clicking again. Like I learned everything. I started clicking, and then I started like losing so much because I forgot the base. I forgot to implement the basics into my strategy. So once I started implementing that back into my strategy, like so many, like I've already won like 5 trades, um, so far. I haven't lost, to be honest, because there was also a problem with my broker on the the MT5, the Fazo server was down. I couldn't enter anything, so it was down for like 2 weeks, a week and a half. And it was okay because during those 2 weeks or week and a half, price action was fucking shit. It was literally shitting the bed the whole fucking time. It was terrible. I tried like backtesting on that shit and fuck no, bro. That was terrible. Absolute dog shit. Like I'm not lying to you guys. It was terrible. So I'm glad, we it was just like coincidental. Like during the period when price action was shit, the Fazo servers weren't working right, so good for me, but not good for everyone else who had their shit good and like up and running, but we're back. Um Now moving on to the euro. I know this looks like fucking throw up, but um I'll delete most of everything, but I'll keep like these ones because sometimes I'd be like fucking losing everything. Uh, Delete delete this. Actually, no, we'll keep these two just to keep in mind. Delete this. What is this? This must be like some fucking equilibrium. Who knows? Okay. So Euro USD common pair. Let's take away all these sessions. Okay, we're on the weekly. What do we see? We're bearish currently. We're bearish currently. But in order for that to happen, we have no break of structure, confirming that we want to continue lower. So right now, or today, we wanted to come up to sweep something. So we scroll down to the daily, and we have these highs. This high didn't get filled, but this high did get filled. For our, it's like not much. There wasn't much like on the daily and the weekly. So that's why the 4 hour and the hourly are like really useful, like tools, I guess. So we wait. We have this 4 hour bullish fair value gap. So I was waiting for like price to come down. This was, yeah, this was the previous night. So I saw, okay, we might come down into this fair value gap, or we could just easily tap into equilibrium. So come down, have a little reaction, but I think the 5 minute order flow was fucking shit. So that's why I didn't really take it. So that's why, like, I was waiting for this to get filled and then we take it. Let's see on the hourly. The hourly, same thing. We had equilibrium everywhere. I won't mark it out because it'll just like look like random lines. But we know that this 4 hour equilibrium got just disrespected. And then we use, or shoot, no. Let's start with our entry. So as I said before, we tapped into here, and not much, just a break of structure, inverse fair value. But I wanted to see it come down and then continue, but we never did that. So, and this was like what? This was, yeah, I wasn't up. Was I? This was Tuesday. I was in school. Right, it was in school. Anyways, so then these basically become lows. Um, we also have this 30-minute equilibrium. Bang, bang. Okay. So these become lows. We come, we sweep these lows. We also go back into this equilibrium and this fair value gap, filling more orders. And on the 5-minute, it looks like it got disrespected, but on the hourly, it just wicked down. But for this one, I was scared again to enter. I know I shouldn't do that. It's bad for like psychology, but I easily could have entered off this inverse. But like I said, I wanted to see it come down. Like it's just bullish, bullish, bullish. It's like one, two, three, four, five blue candles to the upside. That's not really. That's not like sure. It's cool. We could have maybe even hit like a 1-to-1, but then we could have like got stopped out or break even. So let's say we entered here. Stop loss right here. Maybe this, no, not even, yeah, I don't know, let's say like these highs were like our 1-to-1. So we enter $50, break even, stopped out. That's why I did not take that shit. So what did we wait for? We waited for this to get filled. We also waited for 3-minute fair value gap to get filled. Bang. What do? We go down to the 1-minute and we see order flow is. So we want to see order flow get respected all the way until here and then get disrespected and continue to respect. So it's literally just fancy words to see. Okay, I want to see it come down and then reversal. That's basically what I'm saying. So we come down. Oh fuck, this looks like barf. Yeah, we come down or fair value gap. Was it order block? No, there was 3-minute fair value gap. So and a 5-minute. So we wait for just the 1-minute break of structure, which is literally right here. Bang, stop loss. Since this was, I would have put my stop loss right here, but since this is like a 3-minute confluence or a 5-minute confluence, we put it down here. And what do we target? We go up, and this could have been our 1-to-1. Nope, wrong. Where is it? Yeah, I remember targeting like an order block. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So we go up to higher time frames to see where price, wanted to go and where it could have like started reversing off of. So we have this this bearish order block. We mark out the 50% mark. Okay, bang. Delete that. And then we have this 1 hour, 1 hour fair value gap. So I marked out the beginning of this and the end to see, okay, if we see bullish order flow, we could definitely see this 50% mark get taken out. We could even target it like this high right here, but it was enough for me. I didn't want to risk anymore. Usually I only take 1 trade per day, but this just looked way better set up than like when I said right here, when it just continued higher and left us. So now we know our targets. And our stop loss was here. Like I said, 5-minute confluence. So we look for the 5-minute low. And then we target all the way up here. Quick 1 to 3.39 risk to reward. Yeah, so you see, this is exactly why we didn't put that stop loss at the 1-minute low. Because why? Because we could have just easily went down into this fair value gap again to fill more orders, or maybe like a 3-minute break of shook or order block, 1-minute order block. Who knows? So that's why we keep it right there. Bang. We go flat for a little bit. It was flat for a good hour. Literally, I was just, when was this? 9. Fuck. I had just gotten home from my first hour. Because it's like a CT, so supposedly like on the schedule it says 2 hours, but it's only like 50 minutes. So I have like an hour and a half until third hour. So I get home at 9, do whatever, bunch like just bullshit, like jack off or something. Kidding. But I eat, and I don't know why today I was just like, usually I just like eat and I don't look at the chart, and it's like once I come back to third, I was like, oh fuck, I just missed it. So I don't know. I had this feeling. I was like, fuck, I'm definitely gonna miss something. So brought my computer inside. I still ate. I ate while I was like looking at the charts and stuff. Yeah, was watching some other fucking bullshit on YouTube. And I mark out everything. At like 10:40 is when I started leaving. Yeah, I entered. You know, we left like right here. We left right before our first take profit was hit. Or second. I think it was a second, right? Yeah, after our second take profit got hit. Yeah, you can literally see, bro. Like, bang, half off, rest off. Um, so we get into class, immediately get fucking filled. We had our limits, or our take profits, stop loss. Once we hit that first one, put our stop loss to break even, minimize risk, and we just let it play out. This one took a little bit longer than expected, but we still had everything. Yeah, holy shit, 3 hours. But you know, it was just kind of okay. I already made $50, so let's just close this shit, be done for the day, and then if we hit our take profits, good. If we had a stop loss, we still got a $50 win, small win, but still, $50 is like what, like fuck, like more than like 15 like McChickens. So definitely worth it. But that was it. Um, this was today's recap. This will be like my trading journal from now on because it's so key. Like, uh, it's exhausting. Not exhausting, but I just feel like if I record myself, I'm gonna remember all of this way more. And when I talk about it, like actually, and not just in my head, um, it'll help me learn because the way you learn is also by teaching other people, or at least pretending you're teaching someone. But I know there's someone out there interested in this shit. Clicked on this link. The thumbnail's probably gonna be like 16-year-old made like $400 or something. All right, that's what I'm talking about. So, the USD JPY closed for 200. This one also, well, 190, and this was like 250. So, 400 bandos. No, just 400. But yeah, like usually after every trade, I would this is like back testing and also like trades that I took. But just like what is this? This took like 5 minutes, and I don't even remember like why I took this, except for like just reading this little description. Um, but there's just it's quite a lot. It's not much. I definitely was gonna start adding more, but it's like what? Let's just start a fucking YouTube channel because fuck it. I see all these traders out there making YouTube channels. They're fucking successful. I mean, like I'm not bad myself, if I can say. Like 2 wins today. This makes what, like 6 or 7 win streak this month. Given like we had that like 2 week fuck. Bro, these gravies make you like produce so much saliva. Given that we had like a week and a half of downtime because of like the FASO servers and my broker, like I said, they were down and they fixed it. Gave us 1% back for those affected, and I guess I was one. But I plan to scale to a 50K account soon. This is just a 10K account. Um, but yeah, that's gonna be today's video. I'm gonna spend like half an hour making this fucking thumbnail, or I'll literally just not make a thumbnail and just put the some clickbait like 16-year-old makes 15 or $400 during class on a 10K account. Some bullshit. I don't know. Think about it. But let me know if you guys want to see where I like go over the charts, see my ideas, see where I want to where I want price to go, and just talking about future like I don't know future I guess goals or something. Just literally just yap, and maybe I start like mentoring like some of you because I know there's some of you out there. I've gotten like a lot of DMs wanting to learn, and like I don't want to charge you guys because I know how useful it is to get a mentor, but I also know some people don't really work. They're really busy with school. Um, so if I end up charging people, it'll probably just be like I don't know, like 50 a month, 40 a month versus like like fucking like 4,000 a month or 500 a month, for those big people. But I also have a life, so I want to stop messing around with the charts, get off the fucking computer, and go outside. Oh fuck. And I'm sure you guys would too. So maybe like I would hop on with you guys one on one for like an hour maximum or half an hour, depending on like what you guys struggle with. Um, Endo take me as like this like fucking master. Like I'm still learning myself, and like I said, the way you also learn is by teaching others. So by teaching some of you guys, I will also learn from on my own, basically. Because all of this that I'm talking about, this will all like stay in my head and say, okay, all of this shit is actually working, so let's continue to use it, obviously, right? That's enough yapping. Um, I'll see how the fuck I'm gonna like download it, whatnot. But I'll see you guys tomorrow if we trade. Let's see if there's any news really quick. Show you guys. Okay. Today we didn't have much. This loads. Tomorrow we'll wait for 8:30. I'll have a little bit, quite a lot, and then core PCE price index 8:30. But that's it. Tomorrow will be fun. Hopefully Friday will be fun. We'll wait for this to hit. And yeah, right now I'm gonna get the charts ready. Get ready for tomorrow. So we'll delete all of this. And it's the end of today's recap. So see you guys tomorrow. Or not. Maybe Friday. Peace.